Good evening, everyone. Please, I want you to take your time and watch this video. I'm going to explain or translate the language they are speaking in this video to you. And I'm going to explain what is going on in my local government to you. The other day, I talked about the rate of insecurity that is increasing consistently in the south, in the southwest, and middle belt, both the northern part of the country. Now, listen to this video first.
Kumele na bujana dia kekere akene we mane na wa keyin eyin wo ye force siri aleka lendi kidnappers ihe we me wona yin kike ile hua ihe ndi kidnappers me le ihe we gbopo kidnappers won ahun egi gegbe me so me le kidnappers ihe we gbopo le marriage woman ni ihe we me eka ndi ka de ni na eka ihe ne ri aleka is too much ihe ne ri aleka o hike so gbede ni na eka ndi okeke government danu no ekwenyin owaliro ihe le mo owaliro o wona wona de da tolo igariri memuli iwe owaliro yewe no kinapua last week owaliro yewe no kinapua memuli iwe ihe de mo owaliro kike na re too much dodoni almost 1 million plus yewegi iwe lo a dodoni with abeg wona this 1 million ndo kike de yeni na yeka kinapua se ke omego owaliro le kike nke this woman no wa lo hospital owaliro hospital de yeni na yeka ini to help no dodoni de yeni na yeka dodoni de yeni na yeka na ichoko help ku ezi nwe
Now let me explain what the lady is saying to you. The lady you are seeing on the bed there, she was kidnapped. She was adopted from her home, not because she went to farm or she went to the market, or from her home. And the lady is saying, where are the politicians? Let the politicians come to our aid. And this thing is happening in Owanero. Owanero is a community in a Kanotis local government area, and that is where the former governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okocha, came from. Ifeanyi Okocha is from Owanero, and he stays in Owanero, where this thing is also going on. And I'm just trying to connect some dots that are not really connecting. So I'm not going to go to that side. But this is happening. That people in their home, not people outside, in your house, they will come, they will abduct you. They will come, they will kidnap you. Now, I am not saying this because I want people to like me. Please, if you want to hate what I'm about to say, don't hate me, but you can hate my words. But I believe with no distant time to come, you will realize the truth and your eyes will be open. You see, we have to apologize to Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria have to apologize to this man. Because what I am seeing today, what I am experiencing, the things I'm seeing from around the community, we need to apologize to Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Nnamdi Kanu was the one who stood up and said, no, our mothers must go to farm without any attack. He set up a security outfit that the government was unable to set up. And these are the reasons why they said, oh, this man, you are going to be charged with treason. You are trying to form your own government. But who will be in his senses today and think that, yes, let me be proud to be a member or a citizen of this country? Are you a proud citizen of this country? A place where you cannot go out without having fear. The whole Delta State is under siege. Let me be just blunt to you. The whole Delta State is under siege. There is no way you will go in Delta State that is not under siege. Now, you see, southeastern part of the country, they have been able to manage their own insecurity. Forget the crisis between the military and maybe some people who are dictating. When it comes to all these bandits, it is only part of Enugu State that they are disturbing, and it's because of the governor that are making them to do that. Now, if you look at other parts of Southeast states, in their bushes, they don't used to have all these Funanis and all those things, unless the governors allow it to happen. If not, all these security outfits, I mean private security outfits like yes and all those people, they are really doing a job that is saving their people. See, no news we air all these things we are saying because they are happening in the rural areas. In the rural areas, people don't go there. People don't know what is happening. So this is just the situation we are experiencing. Do you remember that the former military officer that came to my live broadcast and explained the deep things to us? Let's take a listen to what he said, and you connect it to what is happening at this moment.
Okocha, you see, I have happened to fall into ambush before. Okay? I have experienced ambush before. Yeah, you see, so the reason why I'm telling you, there were a lot of anomalies that went on. But if you look at the Nigerian army at that time, it was the respect and the integrity of the Nigerian was strong. And that is why I said in the beginning, why didn't this thing start when the professionalism of the Nigerian army was still intact? Because if you look at, go and check the history of Yugoslavia, when the Nigerian army went to Yugoslavia and fought, you know, over there on the UN, under the UN, what they call Profora. It was very, very good. They were one of the best over there. In Liberia as well, we fought over there until Chancellor was installed, you know, during their inaugurated as the president of Liberia. So we brought peace. Immediately after the inauguration of Charles Gangi Taylor, we left. My own battalion left Liberia, 1990. I spent 3 years, 8 months, roughly 4 years there fighting. You see, so, but when it comes to Nigeria, you cannot solve the same problem you went to Liberia and solve, the same problem you went to Yugoslavia and solve, the same problem you went to Sierra Leone and solve, the same problem you went to Congo to manage. You cannot solve it in your own land. What is going on? If the people that are meant to solve those problems are not, you know, intertwined, are not in bed with insecurity, that is what you should be asking them. If these things continue, you will no longer have a Nigeria that you call your own, because all these places, these people have taken over the whole places. They have taken over the place. They built their what they call terrorist cells. They have their sleeper cells in all these places. If you go and remember, if you remember what late Oboda Melafia said, do you remember what he said? The man said before he mysteriously died, he said that this Fulani, that time they were calling them bandits. They told them that they are taking over gradually. They will take over the forest, and when they finish the buying system in the villages, then they will now come to town. That is exactly what is happening today. These people that have the capacity to down aircraft, Nigerian military aircraft, how many times? Is that the people that you want to still be praying while they are preparing themselves in the forest? You want to use demonstration and protest and use BBC? Eh? I wish you were.
All right.
You see, it is only someone who does not understand the, the plans of these criminal politicians and those that have vested interest in what is happening in Nigeria, the globalists, the imperialists, will now tell you that protests or voting will work in Nigeria. Look, as you are planning to correct that voting system, is there anything that they did not promise you people when they were putting out the beavers? Did beavers not work in the legislative assembly elections? Did it not work? It worked. Why did it not work on the presidential? Someone somewhere sat down there and destroyed it and gave to Nigerians what they have today. What I'm trying to say here is this. These people, you have equipped them. You gave them, you armed the government. You gave them all the authority to do and undo. And they will do it and continue to do it. The world will not ask them questions. The issue of Nigeria lies in the hands of the Nigerian people.
Okay.
It lies on the hands of the Nigerian people. And it is evidently proven that when you protest, nobody is going to listen to you. Rather, they will buy you. Protest is out of the way. It is also proven that your voters' card has no power anymore. He who has the yam and the knife will decide where to cut it. It is proven now that.
Then what do you think is the solution?
The solution is for the Nigerian people to begin to rise up like other people are doing. My mom is from Abia State, and my dad is from Upper East Region, the Kusasi tribe.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. You have been with us from the beginning of the program. Can you tell us what your own concept about the issue of insecurity and hijacking of state, overpowering the military architecture in the country? Can you tell us your concept or what you perceive that is happening?
It's a okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go on, go on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on. We can hear you.
Okay. It's like the network is blinking here, though. But let me see if you can hear me. Glory be to God. You see, my brother Okocha, the insecurity you see happening in Nigeria is artificial insecurity.
Artificial insecurity.
It is an artificial insecurity. It is an
okay.
Yeah, that is what is happening in Nigeria. Because if it is not, I ask people questions several. While we were there during the military era, why was it not possible for these people to recruit and begin to wreak this havoc that they are wreaking now all parts of Nigeria? Why? The only thing you heard when we were in the military was things like Zanga Zanga, Metasine, and the rest of them. That was what you heard that time. There was nothing like this terrorist group, coming out to even stand the powers of the Nigerian conventional military to take over what? The accoutrements of the Nigerian state.
Okay.
That is what, if you look at what my former chief of army staff said, Lieutenant General T.Y. Danjuma, it is only the rat in the house that told the one in the forest that there is meat in the pot.
Okay.
That is what is going on. And there are instances in the north where you see interest groups dropping weapons to these people to fight. If you look at what is happening today, I had a friend in a place that is it Yosu or somewhere very close to Kenji in Niger State. The Lions Park over there, they have taken over those areas. It is in their control. When you go to Maiduguri, they are using loudspeakers to speak to the indigenous people over there to join them, that they have better options for them than what the government is giving to them. That is what is going on. They are controlling some parts, but the Nigerian media is not telling you. They will not tell you because they know the implication when they open up and begin to say this. How do you want to challenge a man that is equipped with assault automatic rifle? How? Are you going to challenge them with hands, with empty hands, protesting, carrying placard? How are you going to do that? The referendum you are talking about, Mazo Okocha, how do you believe that these people that are benefiting from this criminal status quo will allow you to put up a bill that is going to guarantee referendum in the National Assembly? Do you think that they will do that? They are busy passing bill to, is it bill for running costs to be paying to, hey, my goodness, to pay them a running cost for what? Running cost for what? What are you running costing? A legislator, a lawmaker is deliberating on how they are going to pay them a running cost, where you have hazard allowance, furniture allowance, wardrobe allowance, pen name them. They have collected everything. You still want to collect more. How do you want such people to put up a bill that is going to enhance referendum? They will not do it. It's just like you
all right. Because of time, let me ask you a question. If they are not going to do it, what do you think that is the solution to all this thing? Because if, for example, people pick up weapon today and begin to fight, still, I don't still believe that such, thing will easily divide the country and, leave people to their different countries. Remember what happened? I know that 1960s is not today, during Nigerian Biafran War. I know that we are in a modern era, but what do you think that is the urgent solution to this? You can unmute yourself. All right.
Yeah. The issue of Nigeria lies in the hands of the Nigerian people.
Okay.
It lies on the hands of the Nigerian people. And it is evidently proven that when you protest, nobody is going to listen to you. Rather, they will buy you. Protest is out of the way. It is also proven that your voters' card has no power anymore. He who has the yam and the knife will decide where to cut it. It is proven now that.
Then what do you think is the solution?
The solution is for the Nigerian people to begin to rise up like other people are doing. No, do the one nation. The Biafra
if they rise up, for example, Nigerian people now rise up and said, we are going to, hit the streets. I know that they are going to kill them, right? But I think it's because everyone have not made up their mind that today is today. Let it be dead or alive, you understand? I also believe that voting that they have been doing before, they have been playing, vote don't work at all. I believe what you said. But if the people comes together and said, you see these votes, we are not voting, it's a revolution. If you read the election, even the INEC chairman will not live where his calling vote. What do you think that will happen when the people are rising that way?
You see, it is only someone who does not understand the plans of these criminal politicians and those that have vested interest in what is happening in Nigeria, the globalists, the imperialists, will now tell you that protests or voting will work in Nigeria. Look, as you are planning to correct that voting system, is there anything that they did not promise you people when they were putting out the beavers? Did beavers not work in the legislative assembly elections? Did it not work? It worked. Why did it not work on the presidential? Someone somewhere sat down there and destroyed it and gave to Nigerians what they have today. What I'm trying to say here is this. These people, you have equipped them. You gave them, you armed the government. You gave them all the authority to do and undo. And they will do it and continue to do it. The world will not ask them questions. In Lekki, they killed, they murdered innocent people that were carrying the same flags. What did the world say? They said nothing. The world said nothing. And that gives them the power to do more. Listen, Auntie. That gives them the power to do more. And they will continue to do until people get tired and allow them. There is nothing you can do when you have a man that is holding an assault AK-47 with 30 rounds of ammunition and you engage that person, is suicidal. There are people that are challenging that authority. One, the constitution is not made by you. You did not make the constitution. It is the army that I serve that gave the constitution. So what are you going to do with it? The only thing that you were going to do is to tell them to remove that constitution and call the people. If they refuse, let everybody do the other one that is going to trigger them so that they will understand.
What do you think that will trigger them? What do you think that will trigger them?
There are groups that are planning now. There are groups. The Do One Nation is agitating. The Biafrans are agitating. So let them continue to agitate to tell this country that evil cannot continue. Otherwise, it is the entity of Nigeria that is making them to do what they are doing. If that entity is destroyed today, then everybody, you will know that things will be better for the rest of the people that are going to live in their own places. Thank you.
Different means. So let us bring a caller on and let us hear from him. Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good evening from here, Mr. Okocha.
All right, thanks for joining us. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is James. I'm calling from South Korea.
Okay, James from South Korea. Hi, South Korea.
I'm I'm not a Korean, please. I am in South Korea.
You are in South Korea. So how is South Korea?
Okay, South Korea is a very peaceful place and very wonderful place to live.
Please don't go close to North Korea. Oh.
No. We are just taking some ammunition from North Korea. People want to bombard Nigeria.
No, I don't know what you are saying. No. All right, thanks for joining us. Let us hear from you.
Thank you. Please, Okocha. You know, I just saw one video today from North.
Yeah.
You know, this insecurity we are talking, Nigeria is fighting. Nigeria is not fighting any insecurity in North. No any insecurity Nigeria is fighting in North. Me, James, I was born in North, grew in North.
Okay.
All their language, Fulani, Hausa, I can speak very well, very well.
Okay.
With the video I saw today, just giving me every understanding. Nigeria take their Nigerian money, buy ammunition, and send to those bandits in the North.
All right. One question, sir. You said you understand Hausa language very well, and the video you saw today, that explains everything to you. Can you give us the glimpse of the video? Yeah. Tell us more about the video.
Wait, I will be speaking in Hausa and I will be speaking their language and I will traduce to English.
Okay.
They give us ammunition. Some people are saying we have to burn that car. Some people are saying that's what they will send us another one. Don't put fire in that. But they will send us another one. We already have the ammunitions. That car is ammunitions. I will tell you something, Okocha. We are in television, social media. We are talking, doing all this. Not preparing very serious their warriors. Not preparing very serious their warriors. Very serious. They are giving them enough of ammunition that can take Nigeria if they want to take Nigeria, even tomorrow. They are preparing like Gomez is our warriors. We can't touch them. From kidnapper, you will see some people will kidnap. They will ask you, we need ammunition, we don't need money again. What meaning? And Nigeria will give them ammunition. And they will still kill the same people.
All right, brother.
Sometimes,
brother, yeah. I will not let you go. There are some things I want to understand here. Please stay with me while I play the video so that you can get some words for us. I really want to know the details of everything they said in this video. Okay, just stay with me.
No problem.
Okay.
Ebi hatur gaba shin dinka.
Sunana Muhammadu Bello Turji a arewa maso yamma. Insha Allahu muna gode.
Ebi hatur atoye. Ebi hatur atoye kai.
Ma sabina insha Allahu sunana Muhammadu na wannan muna makaranta a yankin kasar Turmi.
Mu balla. Kai ebi hatur gaba shin dinna ebi hatur.
Ga su nan Bello Turji ya shi katafila guda biyu. Ga su sojojin Najeriya ku sani Bello Turji na zuwa kanku. Insha Allahu in dai ba ku zo ka zauna lahiya ba muna gaya maku da ku da malamanku kalilatin fatin galibatin ma asabirina insha Allahu muna tare da Allah muna tare da Allah.
Ka ebi hatura kunna masu wuta. I Kueba muna hatu tabuba. Ka kuma na kueba muna kaya ka kuma na kueba muna ka kuma nan ne kuibe.
Okay, sir, I decided to stop here because the other one you said is what they said at the end. Now, from the beginning to here, what do they say? No, you can off your YouTube there. Off your YouTube there so that.
I just off it now. I just off it now.
All right, talk to us.
Yeah, my brother is saying, you want to talk something? You want to ask me something?
No, I said from the beginning to the middle. Where I stop now. That is where I want you to explain.
From the beginning,
yeah.
The beginning, they are saying this is Nigeria Army car. We capture it. This is Nigeria Army car. We capture it. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. We thank God. We thank God. We thank God. Now we have to take all the ammunition inside. This is how they are. The first say, "This is my name." Abubakar, so things. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. This is Nigeria Army tag. We already captured it. Nigeria Army tag. But all this is games to me.
Okay.
To me, all this is game.
Okay.
They can't video like this to say, okay, now we thank God for Nigeria give us. And no, they will say something. Who is inside that army car? Where are those people there? They are shooting up video, but they are not showing you how they are killing some people, the army inside the cars, how all those army, how they are running. We don't saw it in that video. Okay,
1 minute, sir. Pause there. Our brother Isla, you want to ask a question?
No, you see, I also understand Hausa. You see,
okay.
They said, Sunana, is it Sunana Abubakar Turugi? That is the one that was released. That's the one that was Sunana Abubakar Turuji. So that I am this particular person that we have come and we have captured the Kayan Sojoji Mutani. That is the lorries, those things that they have captured it. So they should go ahead, and they started, doing the praising God, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah, Munkama Su, Munkama, Mutani, Sojoji Nan Nigeria, the Komi Su, the Kayan Su, Uchire, Abundene, a chicken lorry, remove all the bullets inside the vehicle and bend the vehicle. And bend the vehicle. So that is what they are saying there. In fact, to tell you, if these people will capture that APC, those armored personal carriers belonging to the Nigerian army, where are the soldiers? Where are the soldiers?
Thank you.
And if you look,
that is what our brother from South Korea is also asking. Where are the soldiers? They did not shoot the vehicle. No casualties, nothing.
You know, Okocha, you see, I have happened to fall into ambush before. Okay? I have experienced ambush before.
Were you a member of Nigerian military to experience ambush? What kind of ambush did you experience?
Yeah, that was when I was in Ekpa in Liberia.
You went to Ekpa in Liberia on what capacity?
As a soldier.
Were you a Nigerian soldier?
Yes, I served there.
How many years did you serve a Nigerian soldier?
18 years.
18 years.
I was in Liberia from 1994 to 1998. Yes.
Tell us your experience about Nigerian soldier and the government and insecurity. Just in a few minutes so that our brother from South Korea will conclude.
Come again?
Yeah, I say tell us your experience in Nigerian army in 18 years, just in a few minutes before our brother from South Korea will conclude.
Yes, it was that time the standard was heavy, it was strong. The standard was okay. Yes, I will tell you here that there are quite a lot of things that happened. The standard of the Nigerian army at that time was okay. We were respected. The Nigerian army were respected.
If it was okay, why do you leave Nigerian army? If it was okay, why do you leave?
I have my reasons why I left.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a. If you can talk
it's
about
your right. It's your right anyway. It's your right to leave Nigerian Army or police. But I don't think if it is favoring you, you would leave.
No, that one I can. We can speak about that one in the private, not here.
No problem. I respect your privacy.
Yeah, you see, so the reason why I'm telling you there were a lot of anomalies that went on. But if you look at the Nigerian army at that time, it was the respect and the integrity of the Nigeria was strong, and that is why I said in the beginning, why didn't this thing start when the professionalism of the Nigerian army was still intact? Because if you look at, go and check the history of Yugoslavia, when the Nigerian army went to Yugoslavia and fought, over there under the UN, what they call Profora. It was very, very good. They were one of the best over there. In Liberia as well, we fought over there until Chancellor was installed, during their inaugurated as the president of Liberia. So we brought peace. Immediately after the inauguration of Charles Gandhi Taylor, we left. My own battalion left Liberia, 1990. I spent 3 years, 8 months, roughly 4 years there fighting. You see, so, but when it comes to Nigeria, you cannot solve the same problem you went to Liberia and solve, the same problem you went to Yugoslavia and solve, the same problem you went to Sierra Leone and solve, the same problem you went to Congo to manage. You cannot solve it in your own land. What is going on? If the people that are meant to solve those problems are not, intertwined, are not in bed with insecurity. That is what you should be asking them. If these things continue, you will no longer have a Nigeria that you call your own, because all these places, these people have taken over the whole places. They have taken over the place. They built their what they call terrorist cells. They have their sleeper cells in all these places. If you go and remember, if you remember what late Oboda Melafia said. Do you remember what he said? The man said before he mysteriously died, he said that this Fulani, that time they were calling them bandits. They told them that they are taking over gradually. They will take over the forest, and when they finish the buying system in the villages, then they will now come to town. That is exactly what is happening today. These people that have the capacity to down aircraft, Nigerian military aircraft, how many times? Is that the people that you want to still be praying while they are preparing themselves in the forest? You want to use demonstration and protest and use BBC? I wish you well.
All right.